There we go. Ahoy everyone, welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today, along with...
He mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, and welcome back to...
Zenless Zone Zero, where it's been like over a month since we've started on this, because we're finally continuing with the main story.
And also, finally...
Yeah, we're swapping over to the main account. So...
There we go.
We will still be using the account that we've been playing up until now for some of the social stuff. Like with the new character we got last time during the side quest number 13. I just decided to count that one as just a full side quest, since it's easier that way with the cut up parts instead of just going side quest 12.5.1 for the fragments and such. Oh, give me a sec on this. There. Okay. Just to hide the login stuff, I probably should turn this into a button or something. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be pretty easy to tell apart which is the main account and which is, well, not. Because I do have something that makes it easy to tell them apart. From the summer event, actually. I'm not sure if it can still be gotten afterwards. I presume you can still get it. But yeah, there's always a bit of a gamble with limited time events and rewards and such. Even if they become, well, permanently available later. And again, those typically do still grant their rewards and such. But yeah. I don't remember if I went onto this account since the last... I think I did?
Bloody... The other day, I killed the banana fly that terrorized me for a while. Unusually stubborn banana fly, and apparently another banana fly has taken its place, and what the heck?
Yeah, I'll just pick someone random. Let's see, any new among those? Don't think so. But yeah, this is the skin you can get from the from the summer event. More specifically, well, there's only really been one. From this one, Tales of Midsummer Dreams. And there is a fishing minigame which you can partially automate, which is where it says collect catch. Actually, let's not do that, since we shouldn't have access to that area yet, technically. Okay. But yeah, last time in the story, if I can find my way over to where it actually is here. Yeah, there, the journey. Oh wait, did I stop it right at the point where it was... Okay, to confirm that this is at the same spot as the other account, because, well, the newspaper stories change when depending on where you are in the story. But yeah, last time with the main story, we completed Astra's special episode. Alright, that doesn't show up in the journey because it's technically a sort of side content, even though you have to get through it. But yeah, there it is. The very same story. So let me grab that. Some free cash. Okay, but on most things, the accounts should line up to where... Well, should line up with everything. There's probably some side quests here that I think I might have gone through, actually, most of them here. Since this is actually shorter than what we have. So maybe I did complete a bunch of the challenge ones on this. I forget, because, well, I stopped progressing the story and such on this a few months back when we started with this. But yeah, we should just be able to go talk to Wise. Yeah, intermission reverberations. Let's see, the video store seems to have landed a big customer. I should talk to Wise.
It's gonna
Okay.
take me time to get used to Belle not wearing like 4 layers clothing.
Now, I can't swap it back since we can select it
Oh,
here.
I like it. There's just something I need to get used to. Like, let's be honest. How many layers of jackets does she have normally? Or is she just the other jacket just damn thick? I'm talking about the jacket.
Yeah. Also, I don't know exactly when this became available, but you can now just openly swap between between Belle and Wise. Though I don't know if it'll affect who is the other assistant, or if it'll just be Wise talking to Wise, technically speaking. Belle, the video store has received a reservation. Seems to be a big client. They even paid a large deposit up front. We take reservations now? We signed in with a new software for promotion under Nicole's recommendation, remember? It added channels for reservations and deposits. I didn't expect such a big order to come in so quickly. Wait, our big client's reservation is in just 5 minutes. What's the point of the reservation then? Is that the same as just walking in? Maybe it's for making a payment in advance? Anyway, let's welcome the customer first. We're counting on them for this month's electricity bill. Okay. Yep. It just... I don't know why. It just constantly amuses me whenever we're running by and Six just face plants. Oh, hello there.
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector. I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say, it absolutely lives up to its reputation. The ambiance here is understated yet refined, elegant but still cozy. It's so soothing, like a steady beacon in the dark.
Also, I realized this just before stream, but the characters we're going to meet are... I don't know too much about them. I have encountered them with event stuff and such. But so I do know some things about them, but I lack the full details of what's going to happen in this in the upcoming episode and such. But yeah, they're going to be a bit fitting for the time that this is going up now. At the end of
October.
Yeah.
I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this place, including elite members from PubSec and HSO. Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
Oh, you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special. So, I guess the rumors about this place are true.
What rumors?
Children of devils.
Okay, did not...
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition.
For a second I thought he was referencing their teacher. Since, well, that's the one accused of causing the Hollow Zero expansion disaster.
Yeah, I was worried for that as well.
Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we haven't heard of.
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires. I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization. Typically, they are pale-skinned, well-dressed, exuding a mysterious and dangerous aura. But beneath their immaculate facade lie lethal fangs for draining human blood.
It's like he's going down a checklist for himself, because when he speaks, you can't see those fangs. They aren't as pronounced as you see in like freaking Castlevania or such, but he does have pronounced canines.
Yeah, you
I'm
can
not sure
see
that's
them
a
now and
thing,
then. Sorry, what?
Like I've heard those teeth be called canines, but I'm not actually sure if that is the accurate term for them or not.
Well, fangs work.
As well, but fangs are typically more considered from the top only. Tomato, I think.
You kinda look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment. Too bad vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu.
Is that eyeliner or eyeshadow around his eyes or something, or is he just sleep deprived? Black grayish.
Oh, and I don't feast on human blood. In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic. Anyway, back to the movie. It's about a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father and ultimately dies in the process.
So, it's about patricide.
You think so? To me, it's more like a revenge story. The villain just happens to be the protagonist's father.
Family isn't always friendly.
Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for. I'll just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
Huh? Oh, thank you so much for your patronage. That's really generous of you.
Just think of it as my thanks for chatting about the movie with me.
You can see it best when he has his eyes closed like this. Is that like sleep deprivation or eyeshadow of a sorts?
Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a collector's prized find.
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad, just as I'd expect of a collector.
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper echelon. Some even collect human organs. Just some rumors circling around. Hope I didn't spook you.
That's nothing. I've seen my fair share of crazy stuff.
Yeah, especially with one of the recent Aiden stories, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess I was worried for nothing. With so many high-profile individuals visiting here, I'm sure you're well-connected and experienced in various fields. Speaking of which, there's a big industry auction coming up. They'll probably have lots of collectibles, maybe even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know.
Oops, sorry about that. Something's annoying me, so I need to deal with it with the tweezers.
Oh, by the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting, especially at a place so close to the upper class. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Well, thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
Okay, taking a better look at his clothes. For some reason his gloves don't fully cover his hands. They only cover like the palm and such. Nothing beyond that. That must be absolutely freaking annoying.
It's actually a thing.
Like, I know fingerless gloves and such. I think I have a pair somewhere
Yeah,
in
it's
the
an
house.
actual thing. However, I don't get it.
Yeah, also, not sure what to call it, but yeah, that's the medallions, I'll call them. The sun and the moon.
And the bird?
Alright. Let's see. Chapter 6, Bury Your Tears with the Past. Bill, this Hugo sounds a bit odd. He seems suspicious. I'm not even sure he said his name, actually, or did he?
He did.
Yeah, my bad then. Have we met him before? It wasn't just my imagination then. I remember seeing him before too, during the competition. They even withdrew midway. Oh, right. They're talking about an event that was temporary. Basically, new. It was basically New Eridu's version of Bang Boo of X Got Talent. Only it was for Bang Boo. And yeah, they and their Bang Boo pulled out midway. I forget exactly the exact circumstances of it. Might have been, it probably was for scouting the area out or something. But I don't remember if there was a heist or something. Yeah, this is a bit of an annoying thing with some of the bigger temporary events. But oh well. It was the important things get brought up again anyways, even if some context is missing. If that's the case, why did he act like it's our first encounter? Did he completely forget about us, or was he faking it on purpose? Anyway, his generosity is still appreciated. His money is enough to cover our electricity bills for several months. Looks like we're pretty lucky today. Speaking of luck, didn't Hugo mention a raffle event? Right, he mentioned there is a promotional raffle event for the auction at Lumina Square. And Bill, you're not going to... I'll go vibe check the upper class circle. Alright then. Since we made it so much today, you can go ahead. Just try not to lose too badly. It's the experience that matters, not the result. Alright, Belle. I'm sure you'll win the grand prize. I'll watch the store today, so come back soon. Okay, there was something that I wanted to cut out for to be played, because I don't know the exact circumstances for it, but sometime at some point after chapter 5, when you're leaving, or maybe if you just find him at the front door while you're returning, Seth will be here and asks you about stuff. Yeah, since, well, he's noticed that something is going on with PubSec and Hans and the video store and such. But he basically agrees to not pry and to trust I almost said twins, but trust the siblings. I'll see if... I should have that recorded. Actually, I'm going to write down a note for this right here, because otherwise I am going to forget. Let's see. Then next time that we stream this, I can put that up on stream to be played. Okay, for now though, let's head over to Lumina Square.
Oh dear.
And yeah, I'm curious what is going to go on in this episode. Yes, I have done my damnedest to avoid any and all spoilers past where, well, we had just gotten with Astra. Oh, hello there, Hugo.
Why not come try your luck? All sorts of prizes are waiting to be won.
It's Auntie Sophie, Ida, Mia, Coburn, Orlando, and Hugo. Hi there, are you here for the raffle? We're a bit busy right now, so please head to the back of the line to queue. Okay, for a second I was thinking, why the hell are we cutting the line? Also, hello, Hugo. Manager, so you came after all. You're here too. Luck is always unpredictable, and that's what makes it fascinating. Whenever I get the chance, I can't help but want to test it. There are quite a lot of people here. Seems like everyone's very confident about their luck. At that moment, a figure suddenly appears and forcefully inserts itself at the front of the line. Hey, young man, what do you think you're doing cutting in line? Cutting in line? You know who I am. You shouldn't cut in line no matter who you are. Better answer. These types of people get off on getting to rant about themselves, so just cutting them short, yeah, that cuts their balls. Speaking figuratively. You clearly don't understand anything at all. See that poster right there? That's Master Hartman, the current head of our family. The very raffle event you're participating in is sponsored by Master Hartman. Apart from this, our family is also involved in many charity events. See, he's just going to go blather about his family name, which is, well, likely not getting any value added from him. Okay, and? You're quite persistent, aren't you? In short, since our family is hosting this event, it's only natural to have the right to priority access. Who authorized this? I'm just here to work, but we haven't received any instructions on priority access. I've never met anyone so insolent in my life. Just wait, one phone call is all they need to... Wait, where's my wallet? Where did my wallet go? Granny giving us a bit of side-eye there, but probably not her. I see, no one of you came over to talk to me. You were trying to distract me and steal my wallet. Little thief. Me? That's right, you're the one standing closest to me. Quite literally, Granny there is standing closer. Now give Mike my wallet. It's not a good habit to falsely accuse others. My intuition is spot on. I knew you were fishy the moment I saw you. And now you've finally shown your true colors. And yeah, these types are fast to fabricate bullshit to, well, sling shit at others, so they don't become the target of attention, or bad attention. Sadly, there are plenty of types that are are more than willing to take bad attention as well. Looks like it'll take some time to properly convince this guy.
This guy looks so arrogant. Maybe I should take a tougher approach with him.
Quit the act. I've seen right through you. You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity. Your crafty skills have caused headaches for countless people. Not to mention, you're revered in your field. Everyone knows who you are. Your true identity is... a member of the most infamous band of thieves in New Eridu, Mockingbird!
So close yet so infinitely far. This guy couldn't see through a plane of glass.
I'm shaking my head.
What do you know? My true identity is even more infamous than Mockingbird.
Probably not the best choice to take.
You're even more evil than Mockingbird? No wonder you snatched my wallet!
I know. Now might not be the best time to say this, but I'm genuinely curious about your true identity.
Or we could be pulling you dickheads' legs.
Forget it. Clearly, you have no idea who I am. I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right. Of the esteemed Ravenlock family from Tops.
Wasn't this being sponsored by a Hartman, or was that the first name? Because...
You'll face consequences for crossing me.
You're an esteemed member of Tops. Why join a raffle with us plebs?
Offense is the best defense. Seems like you've got that down.
I'm only here because my family sponsored this event. I just joined the raffle for fun. It's not like I actually need the bunny.
Oh, he most definitely does, because types like this like to throw their money away like it's fireworks. Also, hadn't we brought up like Phoenix Wright stuff like in the 1 or 2 streams back, and now we're doing it again?
Anyway, you were the only one next to me when I lost my wallet. It has to be you. Just admit it.
You don't even know when you lost it.
You've got it wrong. I didn't steal your wallet. I just happened to be standing next to you.
Coincidence? Do you really expect me to buy that? You've been suspicious from the start.
You're being too soft. You need a firmer stance with someone like him.
In any case, my wallet is missing. It had a ton of dennings, so someone's got to answer for that.
It has been a bit since I've seen any Phoenix Wright stuff, but I'm pretty sure the mentor character in that Phoenix had was called Mia, and there was a Mia in the queue.
No one's responsible for your wallet except you. Let's be real. You're just trying to shift the blame.
You! No one's ever dared to speak to me like that before.
Clearly, your accusation is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock. Your outfit, while elegant, shows unironed creases and noticeable signs of wear. You've likely worn it for a long time. Plus, the wet ink on your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace. Likely so you wouldn't miss today's raffle. All in all, it's clear you're not well off and quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash. Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
That's utter nonsense!
There's just something utterly amusing about them appearing to be hit for a second. That's like they took an actual freaking gut punch or something.
Regardless, you owe this person an apology.
Damn it! You'll regret this. Just you wait!
I really, really hate it when innocent people are wrongfully accused.
Okay, why do I have the sneaking suspicion that he has the wallet?
But it's all over now. I hope it didn't ruin your mood.
Let's be honest, it's 100% him.
I still have some doubts. Did he really just drop his wallet?
Regardless of what really happened, he got what he deserved. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you. People like that should have a taste of their own medicine. That sounds fair to me. Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness in our world, do we? That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
He's going to pull it out in 3, 2...
You seem to be implying something. Don't tell me.
A
It's
good
really-
movie never spoils its ending, but feel free to speculate. Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle ticket to mark the occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and bring you good fortune.
Oh, right. I'm sure you're familiar with the Ravenlock family affiliated with Tops. They were once incredibly powerful, a true behemoth among even Tops. Unfortunately, that's all in the past. Now they're not doing so well. Be it their funding or reputation, they are far from their former glory. Though, of course, this is what the Ravenlock family deserves. Do you have a grudge against them? As you know, being a collector means I have to deal with these high society people. And among all the people I've encountered, the Ravenlocks are the toughest crowd. Cunning and ruthless. These words were made for them. While the same applies to most people in Tops, the Ravenlock family is among the worst. Take that Curtis guy as an example. A branch family member at best, but already immersed in his arrogance. Unfortunately, I'm just an ordinary collector below their playing field. Otherwise... In any case, if you ever run into a Ravenlock, it's best to keep your distance. The same goes for Tops people, of course. After all, the Tops Enterprises Union is one of the top power plays in New Eridu, toe-to-toe with the Mayflower-led city administration. Okay, first time that the administration is being brought up. I think. These two are at each other's throats behind the scenes. One New Eridu clearly isn't big enough for two behemoths. But if you ask me, it's just dogs eating dogs. Yeah, I've been going on for quite some time now. Alright, let's leave it at that. See you again sometime. After Hugo leaves, you see a cat playing with a wallet, and everything inside is gone. Okay, so he did not steal it. Yep. Oh, wait. Huh? Why do I have some extra dennies in my pocket? Same here. I don't think I brought this much with me. Oh my, could it be that some kind-hearted person has given us money? You also tentatively reach into your pocket and feel the raffle ticket that Hugo gave you earlier. In any case, there's a prize to claim. I wonder what kind of prize we'll get. Okay, doing a bit of Robin Hooding.
Anyone else want to redeem prizes?
And I was to bring forth a theory here.
Oh?
Well, I was gonna guess a pirate alchemist who calls themselves a captain may have been behind stealing the wallet.
No comment. Well, thank you and your friend for earlier. We would have been stuck with that guy otherwise. Oh, right. You came to claim your prize. Let's see. Your ticket is... It's the grand prize! The only grand prize of this raffle has been won. Really? The ticket doesn't lie. That's right. Today's grand prize is yours. Congratulations. I guess this is what they call good deeds get rewarded. The price is 50,000 dennies. Please keep it safe. Yep, and we get 50,000. Let's see. I don't recognize this character. Charity raffle. Might be a family... Actually, it's probably that family member. Or that Hartman. So since you're here... You pain-seeking Bangbu.
I thought first you were about to do some running around the stand there in sheer enjoy. What's it called again? Victory lap?
I guess you could say that. Let's see. There and there. Okay. And there. Thanks for helping me reconnect the circuits inside. The instant the circuits connected, that tingling, electrifying pain was amazing. You're quite skilled. Are you good at making others feel pain?
Oh no.
If I could be your Bangbu, then every day would be... Come on, love me hard.
No. Run! Run faster!
Masochistic Bangbu. We might have seen that one before, but... yeah, it's just one of those weekly Bangbu fixing things from the Redo Weekly. Yeah, see? Help the Bangbu. Okay. What? You actually won and it's the grand prize? Although it's a ticket from Hugo. The grand prize is only 50,000 dinnies. That's underwhelming. Though, from a moral standpoint, shouldn't we share some with Hugo? You make a good point. Then again, we don't have Hugo's personal contact. I guess we'll have to wait till we run into him next time. Well, the news just mentioned the Bringer investigation outcome. It seems like the Commissioner regards everything as Bringer's personal actions. I was hoping PubSec's internal investigation would expose more big names. It seems a bit suspicious. It might have gotten the hush treatment. Yes, you make a good point. After all, the Exaltists are involved, and... Exaltists? That's a new term. And public probably doesn't want to disclose more details. I still feel like there's some terrible secret behind all this. Yeah, for all we know, Bringer was just one among many in PubSec's ranks. Well, your phone just rang. Maybe you should check who sent the message? Right back into Immersive. Master Proxy, my apologies for disturbing you. Are you available at the moment? I have some important matters I'd like to discuss with you in person. Sure, I have time. It doesn't feel like doesn't sound like a good thing. In my humble opinion, this shouldn't be considered a bad thing, at least. It's great that you have some free time. Please wait a moment, and then I will visit this video store in 5 minutes. Okay. I think someone who's been lurking in chat will be happy with this. And forget 5 minutes, that was 5 seconds. Master Proxy, we have come to discuss an important matter with you. Before that, we need to be honest with you about the Master of Victoria Housekeeping. You probably don't know about that yet. We actually don't... We actually don't? Is it your mysterious master? Correct. Victoria Housekeeping is loyal to the current head of the Mayflower family, who is also the mayor of New Eridu. Okay, I will admit that was a small spoiler that I had gotten, but I was... I thought that would be something that would be, well, hidden a bit longer, but I guess not. The mayor? Yes, New Eridu currently has only one mayor, so it must be the one you're thinking of. Don't worry, the mayor's probably just an ordinary person. I haven't met him in person, though. There's definitely some news to process. Although I had already suspected you were loyal to some big name, I didn't expect it to be someone of the mayor's level. Actually, it is the mayor who wishes to talk with you two, which is why we have come. After all, you've both been deeply involved in the previous Bringer and Sacrifice-related events. Okay. The mayor wants to talk to us? We haven't gotten into trouble, have we? I completely understand your concerns. Please be assured, I pledge on my honor that the mayor has no ill intentions and will not hold either of you accountable in any way. He will only contact us through the phone. Well, if you say so, well then let's talk. Thank you very much. Then, without further delay, let's contact the mayor.
They're here with me now, sir.
I'm glad to have the chance to speak with you, young'uns. Helios Academy used to be a peaceful and comforting place.
You know about Helios Academy?
Yes, I do. And I knew your teacher, Carol. She was a kind person.
I'd ask how you know all this, but, well, Victoria Housekeeping.
I was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
She was innocent. There has to be more to the story.
I hope so too. It's just that the fall of the old capital still weighs heavily on us all. But I believe you just got caught up in all of this. I'm sorry for what you've been through over the years. It must be tough.
Sooner or later, we'll find the evidence to clear her name.
Then I sincerely wish you success. The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important. Something about your eyes.
Oh?
some of the data Kara left behind. She spent much of her time studying ways to minimize the side effects of your eye implants.
Teacher, she was always looking out for us.
Yes, which is why I believe this was her final wish. As her friend, I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system takes up a part of your body's capacity. This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude. I brought in a team of specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort, they created a plan to upgrade the HDD system. After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial boost in your ether aptitude, or rather, a restoration to its original level.
Okay.
Do you mean that once the HDD upgrade is done, we'll be able to enter the hollows ourselves without EOS?
Exactly. You'll likely experience some discomfort at first, but you'll get used to it over time. I'll have the specialists from Marcel Group continue monitoring your physical condition to reduce the burden on your body and help restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
Are you really giving us such advanced technology for free? Feels like there's gotta be some kind of catch. Besides, you must have known about us for a while, so why wait until now?
I'm not asking for anything in return. As for why I didn't reach out sooner, truth is, from what I've learned, your eyes possess even greater power. Perhaps the power within you could affect all of New Eridu.
Okay.
But you must understand, power is a double-edged sword. It can be used against enemies or allies. As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure everyone's safety, so I hope you'll forgive my caution. I've been observing you for some time. That said, I'm confident to say that everyone at Victoria Housekeeping speaks highly of you.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
Yeah, they're both good people.
Thank you for your kind words, even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just saying that to get our hopes up, are you?
Of course not. It's just that I don't have much information right now. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Well then, I'll let Lycon assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide you through everything. You should be able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
Lycon begins working on the HD system. Okay. After a while, you feel almost as if an invisible binding within you has been undone. Your eyes and brains feel almost bloated, but it passes quickly, replaced by a sense of lightness and clarity you've never felt before. It's almost like a blurry layer shrouding reality has vanished. The mysterious force swirls within you. I can't help but be a bit suspicious about all this.
How are you feeling now?
All good, I think.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Belle for now then.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators, meaning you're ready to explore regular hollows. But you must be careful at first. Lycon, Ellen, why don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you. Of course, you'll receive fair compensation upon completion. Take your time and the journey's ahead. You've got plenty of time to uncover your full potential.
Okay. Master Proxy, if you are ready, let's enter the hollow together. Please be assured, Ellen and I will protect you and will not let you get hurt. Okay, I had seen some chatter about the proxies entering hollows or something. But again, I've done as much as I can to avoid spoilers, so I have no idea where this is going to go.
Yeah. The only time we've seen them in a hollow was by
Accident.
accident.
And, well, it ended with a faux funeral. Let's confirm the mission objective. The mayor wishes for us to retrieve information from 3 data piles here in order to update the carrot of this area. Retrieving the data is something only the esteemed Master Proxy can accomplish, so we'll leave it to you.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction.
Okay,
Keep moving.
I can see advantages and disadvantages to this. Like, we'll have a lot more dexterity with stuff like this, but then again, with EOS, they'd be able to plug in on stuff like this. So on some aspects, they'll be faster, on others slower, unless they can make some sort of Bluetooth connection with their eye implants or something.
Also, don't forget, the identity is supposed to be secret.
Yeah. And also the fact that, well, if they get caught in a fight now, EOS would be easier to repair than, like, putting on a new leg. That's one hollow that's one hollow data set successfully retrieved. Master Proxy, you are indeed skilled. Let's go find the next data pile. If only all work were this easy.
The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
Also, I would have suggested to just take EOS for a first run like this, just to be sure that, well, recovery has been full.
There's nowhere else to go. We'll have to move the train.
No clue not obtained. Master Proxy, it seems that this laser console requires a passcode to unlock. But based on currently available information, it's difficult to determine the origin of the passcode. Perhaps we've missed something. A clue might be inside the console. After manipulating the console, you successfully hack into its system. Although you can't directly crack the passcode, you learn that clues are hidden in a nearby area. You relay this information to Lycon and Ellen. So the information was hidden in the console. Thank you. Good thing we have the proxy here, or we would have been stuck right now. Time is of the essence. Let's start searching for clues related to the passcode in the surrounding area.
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser, and then move the train.
The string of numbers should be the passcode we need. It's 777 really. Doesn't this visual effect seem a bit sloppy? Master Proxy, let's input this string of numbers into the console right now.
Ah, I get it now.
Said 4 sevens.
We should be able to enter the passcode now.
Okay, let's input the number 7777 into the console. Okay. I was half expecting them to need to be flipped over into ones or something, because, well, there was a very blatant passcode.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
Fantastic! Never been better.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please let us know at once.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
Really? I want you to carry me right now.
Let's finish the task first, Master Proxy.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
No, I was just thinking. When will you pick up some fighting skills? If you can fight, you could handle things in the hollow all on your own. That'd be pretty neat.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't match up to the years and with some characters' decades of combat experience.
Yeah.
On that part, I can probably see Bell and Wise being more of supports on the best with, well, an emergency pistol or such. Also, this is where you fight the Butcher on the, well, on the weekly stuff. Good, we've obtained another piece of data.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead.
And now I'm wondering if we'll be facing the freaking Butcher or not.
Thank you for the flashback of Diablo 1.
Oh. Oh, that's one of the big monsters there. Let's see. The boss is more.
I got to learn that I was not the only one who got scared, just bloody frightened out of their chair first time they heard a voice.
I never actually played any of the Diablo games. Maybe something to stream at some point. Let's see.
Not worth anymore due to, you know, certain company.
Oh, yeah. Enemies are approaching. Master Proxy, please focus on obtaining the data. We'll handle the combat.
Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure your safety.
Thank you. Sorry, I still need you guys to protect me. Looks like I gotta buck up a little.
Roxy, you don't need to push yourself so hard. You're already pretty good. Just leave the rest to us.
No, you don't. Go. Let's see. Also needs a passcode. Leave it to me. This time the passcode is more complex and requires 3 clues around the area to piece together the complete string. You relay this 3 parts. Let's hurry and find these scattered passcodes then.
No, it's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Yep. Going into a different area for this. Yeah, I can see how the siblings being able to enter the hollows now could be interesting, but it's also bringing along a bunch of new dangers and such. Because it's a lot easier for EOS to hide.
It requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism. It is Victoria Housekeeping's honor to maintain a professional relationship with an outstanding proxy such as yourself.
Okay, you can stop it with the glazing.
What to say is, it also means if they were to have a situation where they end up accidentally inside a hollow again, they will be able to survive a little longer than before.
Yeah. So it is a case of pros and cons, but I think the pros will outweigh the cons for the most part.
Yeah,
it's just that it's increased risk.
Yeah, provided they know when to do certain things or not.
Yeah. Yep. Accidentally cancelled out of that. There. Yes, another freaking bot in chat.
Master Proxy,
There we
let's
go.
take a look around this area. We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
Let's see. It should be the first digit of the passcode, 0. Okay, so we're going to find these number by number. Okay.
Proxy's moves seemed more fluid in that last battle.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode.
There. Second digit, so 04. Based on the information, only one part. Alright. Okay, so this one's a 3-letter.
Master Proxy, we've been in the Hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling?
Yep, mistimed that.
I feel fine. Nothing out of the ordinary.
That's good to hear. After all, this is the first time you've entered a Hollow since the system upgrade. Best not to overdo it. Let's end this fight quickly.
Yeah, I personally would have advised to rest a bit more beforehand. What was that glow? Okay. Let's just continue on for now. We'll deal with, well, what we'll find as we get there. Nope. Another one of these. Okay. Oh, 51, so 451. It's the immersive sim codes. You still remember the numbers from before? I forgot. Don't worry, Master Proxy. I've memorized everything.
All right, that's all of them.
Okay.
Let's return and open that lock.
Yep, just zip back quick. Okay. Yeah, it's from the 3 parts. 0451. Let's enter them. Yeah, I'm not getting that wrong there, right? Like 451 is basically the immersive sim code, right?
Look up.
Yeah. Big ass
Was
claw
it me?
mark. And it does look like something busted. Actually, it's a bit hard to tell if something busted in or out. Some of these are pointing in either way.
Could it be using this area as a nest?
Maybe. Here's the last piece of data. Master Proxy, our mission has been successfully completed. Are you experiencing any physical discomfort? Everything is normal. That's wonderful. If that's the case, let's leave the Hollow and report the mission results to the mayor. Yeah, this was not about the data points at all. This was seeing, well, did we fuck up or not with the whole increased ether aptitude thing.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaeton's performance was outstanding.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task. I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Oh, wait. We recovered that thing. Did it get stolen again and did it end up on the black market now?
Sacrifice? Has it appeared again?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the Hollow and carries human genes.
That's a problem since, well, ethereals are supposed to be, well, ethereals can't leave the Hollow, so if this thing can leave, Well, it's probably because it does have human genes, but that just means it can be a danger outside the hollows.
Within it, we extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether.
Wait, is it 0 point tech?
However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft. We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
Okay, that... On the one hand, smart for that. On the other hand, amateur mistake to put it on the damn flyer. But then again, it probably wasn't the choice of the one trying to hawk it.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now.
It doesn't explain why you can't just have Lycon auction for it.
And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust. Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you. Of course, this hinges on one condition: your willingness to aid me.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Thank you very much. I knew that I could rely on you. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining one might take some time.
We're going to run into that asshole again, aren't we?
I'll handle that promptly. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
The mayor ends the call.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts.
Actually, it's probably that Tops knows that Victoria Housekeeping works for the mayor, so having, well, having them try to go for it would probably result in them teaming up against them.
Which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved. But worry not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave. Have a good day.
Also, I just realized something. Do you remember Bringer, right?
Yeah. Especially a bit hard to forget with how loud he got.
I think he was a sacrifice as well. It was more of a improved version.
Yeah.
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction to give him a call? But he didn't leave us with his contact information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
I'm getting the feeling that Hugo is, well, we know that he knows that big names come here, so he's definitely keeping tabs on the place. So he's definitely going to notice Ellen and Lycon coming in, so I expect him to show up in like the next 5 minutes.
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve, like in the movies.
You've been watching too many movies, Belle. We need to separate fiction from reality.
Says the movie buff himself.
Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket, and said something weird. He said something cringy like, "There are always secrets hiding behind the light."
Hold it against the lamp.
Wait,
Look,
don't tell me.
look behind Belle.
Yeah, lamp. You hold the ticket up to the light and a string of numbers appears. It's literally behind the light.
I get it now. This guy watches too many detective movies.
Again, says Mr. Movie Buff himself.
Anyway, let's try contacting him.
It's you, the manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invites for us?
Give me a second, need to mute my phone. Okay, why the hell did that beep? Even though it's in do not disturb mode. Well.
So you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task, I should be able to find time to get the invitations you need.
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Do Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Okay, we're going to make Asaba wait there even longer, huh? He's been waiting there for a damn month for his freaking plant.
So I gotta grab something. And you know the usual, Captain. Don't die.
Don't swallow any swords.
What the heck? Did swords become part of your menu?
Since I got hungry.
I know flame frozen mushrooms. What?
Since I got hungry.
Oh, for love of.
Okay. I'll quite literally slow walk this for a bit then.
You've arrived, my friend. Punctual as always.
You were just thinking, did she just break?
And I'm back.
To get to the point, I need you to shadow someone for me. Record and tell me everything they do and say. And that someone is Hartman Ravenlock. Okay, so that was the first name. The head of the Ravenlock family? So why did... Yeah. Why did the dickhead then just say... Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people... well, you probably expected people to be able to recognize the family head by their first name, but let's be honest, family name is the big word here. So, that's right, him. I've already got his schedule. Soon he'll be meeting with someone nearby. I need to know the exact details of their exchange, please. Of course, for your troubles, I'll take care of the auction invitations you need. Is this what they call a business war? To be honest, based on my sources, the Ravenlock family appears to be plotting something rather sinister. You are a complete stranger to him, which will make everything easier. Relax, it's nothing illegal. You just happen to be in proximity and happen to overhear some things. Even if someone from PubSec shows up, they won't have anything on you. Besides, you already have connections in PubSec, don't you? It's not just PubSec. Well, I'll be waiting for your good news then. Okay, the biggest question that I now have at the moment is if Hugo knows about the proxy business or just knows that, yeah, we have connections. Hello there. Didn't expect that blonde gentleman to be your friend as well. Do you know him? Of course. He often comes here to buy flowers, and he's always very generous. However, he always buys flowers for memorial purposes, and said they are for his deceased loved ones. And he seems like someone with quite a story. Okay. Secret lead to Hill Hartman. Oh, yep, that's the guy on the poster. That wasn't the poster. There's no need to report such trivial matters to me. My time is precious. Get to the point. Organs? Didn't that get shut down already? The people behind it are gone, and here I had high hopes for her. But now... Anyway, shut the entire business down and make sure to do it clean. Understood? Oh, by the way, have you tried that medicine I mentioned before? As long as there's no problem, this thing is worth far more than your life. You make sure everything goes perfectly. And forget, our partners are dangerous people. Failure is not an option. Okay. We're missing a lot of context here, but... would not be surprised if the dangerous people they're talking about is the creator cult. Or at least that's what I'm going to call it for now, because all we really know is that they're a cult and they go on and on about this creator of theirs.
This time, I'll lead the family back to the top.
How's the new insurance project going? It's progressing smoothly. However, Master Hartman, can this thing really profit? Funding chain is already... Of course it won't earn much. Breaking even would already be good enough. These are Master Edmund's orders. To improve our family reputation, we must do some charity work. They're dumping all their unprofitable business onto us. Isn't this just to... Shut up. Of course I'm aware. Insurance frauds? To regain influence within TOPS, we'll have to take it step by step. And I will manage. After compounding the things you heard, you arranged to meet Hugo in front of the flower shop to exchange intelligence. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely lots of shady shit going on.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always.
We're not toast. You don't need to keep bothering us up.
About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress?
I want freaking toast. You share your findings on Hartman with Hugo. His gaze remains lowered as he listens intently, his pale, slender fingers absently flipping two intricate coins with practiced ease. At key moments, he asks thoughtful questions to clarify the details. Who knew this guy could be so serious? Just keep him away from pencils.
Looks like it's more complicated than I thought.
Or he'll show you a magic trick.
I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied that day. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk. But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
Somewhere in the distance, Ellen sneezes and looks around.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my brothers.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's a bond you have to maintain carefully. Even as family, we might not fully know each other. For example, someone who was like a mother to us loved us deeply, but also kept many things from us.
Mother. Huh. For me, that word only brings fear, pain, and hatred. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Had? Did you two fall out of touch because of an argument or something?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago. Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well. As you know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse, looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power. I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve. Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or another, unless someone steps in to tip them back. I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take my leave. Have fun at the auction.
I can be on an invitation. As expected of you, I, on the other hand, am a bit behind on my progress. Now, I'll head over to confirm some follow-up matters with you. Please wait a moment. Let's see. An invitation required for entry to the auction. An exquisitely crafted invitation card giving off a subtle fragrance of perfume. Of course. Oop. Bit of a stutter there for a second. Okay. I get the feeling with a bit of recent news, this is going to be a bit fitting of an event, I think.
It is a pleasure to see you again, Master Proxy.
So, we are recording, right?
Yep.
Ah, good. Just making sure.
That's wrong, Lycon. You look concerned. I seem to have caught a whiff of... No, it's nothing. Probably just my imagination. Master Proxy, may I have a look at the invitation I received? This can't be a fake, right? This is indeed an authentic invitation. It's really impressive that you were able to obtain it in such a short time. However, if I'm not mistaken, this invitation came directly from Tops. So, you are in contact with Tops as well? My friend has connections in Tops. Oh, a friend. I see. They must be quite the character. Don't worry, I won't pry further if you're reluctant to share. Well then, I'll take my leave. See you at the auction later. Have a pleasant day. Okay, I think he sussed out that it's probably Hugo. Now that we've sorted out the invitation, let's get some good rest and prepare for the auction. Rest and prepare. Yep. Right back. It's like we're almost... We're just jumping from immersive to immersive, huh? Okay. Revelation? Okay, that must be something new. Or upcoming. The day of the auction has finally arrived. Let's head to Lumina Square to join the auction. Are we going to finally see the inside of this mall building or whatever the hell it is? Looks like it. Your invitation has been confirmed. Esteemed guests, would you like to enter the private suite now? Enter. As expected, the private suite looks high-end. No wonder the invitation was so hard to get. There are also some expensive-looking desserts and drinks. And they seem to be early. Lycan and the others haven't arrived yet. Should we take a look around first? We can also try some fancy desserts and drinks. As long as as long as it isn't the minibar type. Meanwhile, a pleading voice suddenly comes from nearby. Please help me. I really have no other choice. Something's happening over there. Let's go take a look.
Lies. Deception. Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one.
What?
Hello there.
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
Chosen one? What's that? Sounds like something from a tacky novel that was popular a decade ago.
Words can only convey so much, so it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry. Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Huh? Are you referring to me?
Yes, you! If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter.
Yeah, to even be here, you have to be good or connected to decent money already. So there is something fishy going on here behind the sob story.
And you?
Young lady's indifferent gaze turns towards you.
Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this. Otherwise, you might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Okay, put away your overflowing sympathy and don't trust so easily.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
I see that name and
Not much longer until it's mine.
I see that name and I immediately think Vermintide 2's Fire Mage.
There.
I need to play that game again. Are you alright? It seemed you were caught up in some dispute just now. I'm fine. Then I'm relieved. Actually overheard parts of the conversation. Forgive me for speaking bluntly, but it's rather strange to have guests like that mother and daughter at this auction. Are they related to Jackass from earlier? Perhaps, as the mysterious Miss Vivian said, they didn't enter through regular means. There may be more to this. But let's return to the auction. If you're interested in any particular item, you can bid on it. Master will cover the bill for you. Really? Rest assured, Master's budget is quite sufficient. Regular auction items should not be a problem. Unless other parties also set their sights on that item we want. Should that happen, we'll adapt accordingly. I trust in your wisdom. During the conversation with Lycon, a sudden unexpected guest appears beside you. Yep, it's Dickhead. What a small world! So you've got a new companion today. Where's that obnoxious blonde boy from last time? Obnoxious blonde boy? It's a long story. I didn't expect someone of your caliber to be able to attend this auction. If Master Edmund finds out, he'll make sure to investigate where you got that invitation from. Who's that? You didn't even know who Master Edmund is? He's a prominent figure in TOP, someone with the authority to speak on behalf of them. Master Edmund would also attend the auction, and he has an extremely noble mark on his forehead that everyone who sees it will remember. Why am I wasting my breath? You wouldn't understand anyway. You better pray we don't set our sights on the same auction item. You'll have no chance of winning. Says the guy who was joining a charity raffle for money. After exchanging those harsh words, Curtis hurriedly leaves. Like an actual good rich person who would join a raffle like that would just join in for the fun of it, and if they won anything at all, they just hand it over to the next one besides them or something. But yeah, this is a dickhead, and I'm just going to keep referring to them as that. Master, that gentleman just now seemed very hostile towards you. It looks like you two have some history. However, it's getting late. Let's head into the venue. Okay. Esteemed guests, please present your invitation. Hand over the invitation. Your invitation has been confirmed. Welcome to the auction. Please follow me. You enter the auction venue. The first half features a variety of items, but none are what you're looking for. There's a strange yet amusing golden bamboo statue. Fortunately, your budget allows you to try bidding for it. The good news is you only have one opponent. The bad news is that guy is Curtis. You'll just have to take him down, just like last time. For some reason, that mysterious Miss Vivian also seems intrigued by this bidding and comes to your side. Or comes to our side.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. Maybe he's not as well off as I thought.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Yep, camera.
Aren't you that bigwig from the Ravenlock clan? Surprised to see you at the same auction as us commoners.
This is the top auction in the industry. I really don't know how you got an invitation, but I doubt it was through legitimate means.
You seem a bit hesitant. His accusation isn't true, is it?
You should just give up already. I'm dead set on getting this item.
Good luck to you. Host, I increased my bid by 20%.
Where could you have gotten so many Denny's?
Months and months of grinding.
A solid move, but perhaps a bit too costly for me.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us interested in the item. Why don't we discuss this in private first?
No matter what, I won't back down.
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
I get the feeling with each there's going to be 2 good answers and 1 bad one or something. Can't be sure, of course.
Sure is. The money in our pocket is our biggest advantage. Host, I'm raising the bid.
Price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
It's a bit overpriced, but it's still acceptable.
Plus, it's not our money. You beat Curtis, winning the bid.
Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid. Though, in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit ahead of its time.
Is it the stupid statue with the bamboo on the toilet with a plunger in its face?
But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of New Eridu.
Lycon in the background, to the left.
The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular.
Well, that's a story we haven't heard like a 1,000 times over.
Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started! Starting bid, 200 million dennies!
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
1 billion.
Oh, she's actually between Vivian and Curtis there under the umbrella handle, whatever the technical term would be.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 billion right off the bat. Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Wait, is he the artist's husband?
Was that Vivian? Wow, she just said, "Don't let your sympathy sway you," then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Points.
Oh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
Yes, so the value of a pile of shit could double in the future as well, but it's extremely unlikely.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
Oop. A rather abstract piece of art. Abstract beauty is still beauty. It does lie in the eye of the beholder and such, though I wouldn't advise going after beholders. I can't talk with you. haughty
The
customer.
coffee here is drinkable.
Why are there so many unfamiliar faces around? I thought this was for regulars only.
Nope. Master Hartman, you've come as well. I have something important to bid on. Curse it. I have no idea who the seller behind this thing is and why they insist on going through the auction process. Okay. The statue you acquired is indeed extraordinary. I have previously helped clients acquire similarly distinctive statues. From his, I keep forgetting the name of them. The character demos? The character demo videos? I guess you could call them character trailers of a sorts. Was the client from your time as you-know-what? No. According to what you said, when you-know-what happens, we won't have the concept of clients at all. Is this thing good investment? Well, in terms of this collectible's commercial value, it's not exactly a good deal. But if you like it, then that's its greatest value. Miss Vivian also seems to have a keen eye for collectibles. It's a bit concerning. Yeah, we're likely to have at least 2 other people go after the item.
Drinkable.
You have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
How did you know?
Looks like I hit the mark. Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness, nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased. Because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a con artist?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back, and you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So, why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art, at its essence, sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose. That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
How did you figure it out again?
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving. People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
Vivian suddenly approaches, blinks, and silently mouths 2 words. Master Proxy. She knows your proxy identity? Well, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if half the city knows with how all of our agents keep calling us proxy in open daylight.
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders. I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
Alright.
The second half of the auction is about to begin. Please make your way to the venue.
Second half of the auction is about to begin. Would you like to enter? Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, that face.
Which face of from the Hartman?
Yeah, and look at Vivian.
She's just looking confused.
And there we have Weisenbell.
Yeah. Lycon in the background. And The guy in black and white is reminding me of something. Wait, that's fucking Hugo in disguise, isn't it?
Look at the man further back with something on his forehead.
Oh, that's going to be Edmund then, huh?
Yeah, likely.
Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece, the one-of-a-kind Robe of Heroes! Legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
That's going to be the sacrifice fragment or whatever it is. Sacrifice core. A weird core extracted from a sacrifice, radiating an ominous aura. It seems to be hiding a mysterious power.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item, yet it's just there on a piece of clothing, completely unprotected.
Why do I get the feeling that if someone tries to wear that, it's going to react?
Oh.
Yeah, this isn't going to be some blessed item that only heroes can wear. It's a cursed item that's going to kill whoever wears it.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it.
Oh?
Seems authentic. Of course, I'll keep an eye on it.
After some intense bidding, only 2 contenders remain. You and Hartman, the current head of the Ravenlock family.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money.
So we need to waste his time.
So, my friend, let's cut to the chase. What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy. Perhaps a better question should be, what can you offer me?
The ball's in my court now. Good. I enjoy conversing with people of sufficient intelligence. There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
Honestly, I don't find that Robe of Heroes all that impressive. All I want is that exquisite jewel on the collar. Could you perhaps sell me just the gem?
I'm afraid I cannot accept that, my friend. You're unaware of the true value of that gem.
A wisely pointed question. Now we know the gem is his true aim.
The Ravenlock family always gets what they desire. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask around.
So at what point did you desire a terrible reputation and financial trouble then, huh? Because that's what you got.
What a coincidence! I, too, always get what I want.
You're quite confident.
He's slapping him back with his own words, basically.
You know when to stand your ground. Well done.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already lost a significant amount of Denny's talking to you.
You'll lose even more.
If I offer you a token of appreciation, let's say a hefty sum of Denny's, would you consider backing out of this bid?
In that case, if I were to give you a hefty sum of Denny's, would you back down?
I fear my price is beyond your means. It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that. All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Oh no. Though the mayor gave us a huge sum of Denny's, I have a sinking feeling it won't be enough to outbid this rich jerk.
After a round of intense bidding, Hartman secures the robe of heroes at a ridiculously high price, potentially bankrupting his family. Then again, whoever he's dealing with...
Thank you, everyone. It appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all.
Is it just me, or does the gem seem to be gone? Or is it supposed to be that bit on its left side, our right side? It wasn't a good angle earlier, but oh well.
Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude to all of you.
Damn it, we almost won! Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to... look up?
What happened? Why'd the lights go out? What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Oh. Lycon smells something.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
Welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Yep. The sound of knuckles straining. Like I was going to punch a bitch.
Is that...
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you...
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him!
This is a distraction.
Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too. Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird and I have... history.
Yeah, we know of that.
He might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do?
You brief Lycon about your encounter with Hugo. You emphasized that you had no intention of keeping him in the dark.
I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate. Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy.
Okay, so that's how you joined Victoria Housekeeping or founded it? We don't know if he started it or if he joined it. Maybe not the biggest, most important detail, but
Master
curious
Proxy,
still.
If I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
seems pretty nice. He did lend us a hand, so he doesn't really come across as a bad guy to me.
I see. A facade, I'm sure, to earn your trust. In any case, he's very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling super strong right now.
Very well. Please, follow me then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to guess that Hugo has a fake that they had made, while Vivian is making her way out with the real deal right now. Master, it's this direction. If we enter the Hollow from here, we should be able to track him down. By the way, about your sibling. He's already gone home. It's good to hear. Worry not, I'll ensure your safety at all times within the Hollow.
Look at the sign behind the icon.
Yep. No open flames, smoking is the same. Okay.
What?
You're not going to fight him, are you? You seem to know him well. We were best partners after all, and that won't change. Master Proxy, if you're ready, let's enter the Hollow now. Okay, I know a bit about Vivian. Not too much, mostly from the events and such, or the now permanent events. Hugo is the bigger unknown for me, though. Let's see.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, he would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Master Proxy, the layout of the fort is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner. Do be extra careful.
There was a new ethereal there, like a sort of land shark there, I think.
There's so many ethereals, but they don't seem to faze him at all.
Though I am loath to admit it, that man is quite formidable. You can always find him in the thick of things, be it in social functions or surrounded by ethereals.
Okay. Have we sabotaged the thing?
Goodbye, my friends.
Pay his provocations no heed.
Let's see, another password. The container console here has been destroyed by Hugo. He really went to great lengths to block our path. Don't worry, once we find the specific container console, we'll be able to repair it. Okay. This one. Taking care of this container console will allow us to proceed forward. Let's repair it quickly. Okay. That one was already good. There we go. Yep, of course. Of course he laid down freaking landmines. Okay. But, hello, big eye. A container yard like this would be a good place to, well, make an escape route if you plan it well ahead and...
That's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. It may look like a coin, but it's actually a dart. He carries around a briefcase filled with all sorts of weapons. Quite that. He's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste.
Yeah, that was the little digging thing.
What the heck?
Oh, it seems to upgrade them. Okay, that's new.
Okay, they look like sharks and something else.
Like a freaking face hugger. Get here, you little shit. There we go.
The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right.
You
It
put a
feels
bomb
too
in it.
easy, almost as if you let us through on purpose.
Okay. Is he trying to get us stuck up top here? Don't matter much with Lycon's agility though. There. But yeah, like I've been trying to say, the container yards would be a very good place because, well, you can set up plenty of traps and dead ends. He played right into his hands. He's taken the opportunity to run off again. Is this a thief's escape ability? You're right. These are skills honed through countless practical experiences. He's very good at this. If I'm not mistaken, the direction Hugo just escaped to should be the area above where we first entered this hollow. Master Proxy, let's hurry and catch up. Doubling back through a shortcut.
This must be the right way.
Okay.
Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon.
There we go. Repair this console as you did before. Hugo hasn't gone far yet.
It should be this way.
Lycon pauses momentarily. In the distance, a group of heavily armed figures emerge.
Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow raiders. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after securing the goods. And as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
Well, Phantom Thieves usually have partners, right? He must have recruited a new one.
True. That could make things trickier, as he may have passed the core to his partner. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those Hollow Raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem.
I'm still fully leaning on it being this all being a distraction, so Vivian can run off with the real deal. There you go. So that into a sculpture. That's cute. Okay, I'm sure what... Oh, I think I see what it's actually happening with that thing. It attaches itself like a sort of symbiosis or something. But when the main body dies, it jumps off. Unless it's the last to die. Or maybe not.
He should be nearby.
Okay. So something to try and take down as quickly as possible. Okay. Where are you?
Long time no see, traitor.
Like I'm fucking pissed.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Nope.
Beyond reason.
Both of you! Enough!
Uh-oh.
Master Proxy.
Okay, somewhere Ruby Rose is going jealous,
Are you
jealous,
all right,
jealous,
Mr. Proxy?
jealous.
Any injuries?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't Eos. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oath, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
At that moment, the Hollow Raiders you encountered earlier close in on you.
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
Okay, for the fact that the right one is moving, I think that's the one talking. This kind of voice sounds a lot more fitting for the guy on the left, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right. Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Wait.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you?
Red?
Is this intentional, or did they accidentally mix the voice acting up?
Maybe.
Like they mixed up the character names and such.
Could be. On the other hand, it is kind of funny to have the small guy be the one who sounds so big and intimidating, and the other one sound like they're about to run off.
Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Huh?
Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
Hugo swiftly deals with the Hollow Raiders. They don't even get an encounter. He just beats them the hell up. I think they might have swapped the models around on accident, but it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, I think they did it for an accident and they decided to go with
Think
it.
twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Please have mercy.
Spare us! We won't do it again!
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of it.
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
Bro?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will.
Here we go again.
Prepare to kneel before me, traitor.
Talk too much.
We got countered. Nope. The very Castlevania-like music here. Or do I have that wrong?
Unsure.
That's actually reminding me now. Vampire Survivor Castlevania DLC got updated with more characters.
Really? Do you two have to do this now?
My apologies, dear manager. But I'm itching to teach him a lesson. Shut up.
Yeah, I get the feeling they totally went for a freaking Castlevania vibe with this track here. Okay, time to quite literally kick your ass.
Stay calm now.
And finish with a pancake. Oh no, that's got to be immediately humiliating. After Hugo leaves, Lycon goes silent, as if lost in his memories.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps by faith, do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship? Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world, and there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
Right before the fall.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
What's wrong, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while now.
Been like 10 minutes.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
Okay, I'll admit. I've been itching to ask. Why did you two split up?
Mockingbird, faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks. And one of them was a disastrous one.
Hugo. You... Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Have you gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You'd bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. A really long time ago.
That story of that movie he was talking about. He meant himself, didn't he?
You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me?
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
Oh dear.
I get the feeling we'll learn more about that, but it's not going to be pretty.
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale.
And well, there also remains how Lycon lost his eye and legs.
Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him.
Okay, so you were Jack's first apprentice.
And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day.
That seems likely.
In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
The call goes through immediately.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before. So maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Okay, typical Phantom Thief stuff.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
Hugo.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled if anyone attempts to use it as a weapon. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
That's right, Master Proxy. Please, trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Okay. Actually, on another thought, like it was the Ravenlock family that wanted to get their hands on the core first. So, well, one way for them to regain their power would be to, well, set a fucking monster loose in the town on their enemies and those who quote-unquote wronged them. Well, although the mayor and Lakon seemed reluctant to let us get involved in this matter, we can investigate on our own. And that's right. If the warning letter is true, this is a major issue concerning the safety of New Eridu. Sacrificed, Exaltists, Bringer. There might be a deeper secret behind all of this. And it could even be related to our teacher. No matter what, we can't just sit back and do nothing. We need to know more about these Exaltists. Like, they spoke of them like they've always been a thing. I'm guessing that's not the name of this cult or something.
It might
maybe
be since look at the three first words there.
Yeah.
It would be the only way that those 3 words there would make sense and not feel random. Like Bringer and Sacrifice definitely connected, so it would make sense as just look at the name itself, Exaltists.
True, but I think there was mention of them earlier in more... I guess we'll just have to see.
Yeah, it kind of sounds culty, doesn't it?
Yeah, but at what point would we have learned that the cult's name is Exaltists? Like, it's not like they were shouting anything like that. Like, well, they were exalting this creator of theirs. But I guess it might be... Yeah, we'll have to see. For now, I'm still a bit unsure whether it is the cult or not.
Could be something you missed from one of those side missions and such.
Those haven't involved any of that of that importance. But for that, let's find some time to discuss our tactics properly. And for now, let's call it a day. Feels like too much has happened. By the way, did you notice that Hugo's mockingbird disguise is just a mask? No, it's not. I noticed. It sounds a lot like certain classic characters' glasses. Superman. Enough jokes. Let's take some time to rest.
What do you mean you?
No. After a sweet, refreshing sleep, you feel reinvigorated. Well, let's discuss how we're going to investigate the Exaltists. Okay, so... I'm guessing that is just the name they've slapped onto the cult at some point. I'm not sure if we missed a little bit on that, or if they just slapped it on between chapters. Let's start by investigating Bringer. Yes, I agree. The Commissioner's hasty closure of the case is a bit suspicious. We should definitely find Zuyen and get more information first. I'll go investigate at PopSec. I'll leave it to you then. Come back soon. I'll gather some information on the internet. Okay, actually, we should still be able to leave the grind. We just can't move time forwards, I think. No, yeah, let's go until the next, until the next point where we can exit. And hope that it is within half an hour. To investigate the Exaltists, let's start with the Bringer case. I should head to public security and talk to Zuyen. I think this is enough. Yeah, we're investigating the cult, so yeah, the cult is called the Exaltists.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report. You're here.
Are you still mad at us? Oh, it's you. What can I do for you? I wanted to ask about Bringer. You saw the news, I'm sure. The Commissioner closed the case citing personal misconduct. I already found it strange and wanted to investigate further, but there's been a lot of obstacles. It's as if there's a hidden force that doesn't want me to get involved in this matter any further. Sounds suspicious. Yeah, either the Commissioner is trying to cover things up, or, well, it definitely sounds like they're trying to cover things up, but for what reason? Like, are they trying to shield public security's reputation? Or, well, are they an exaltist? Yes, but it could also be my sensitive position. As far as I know, after the case was closed, the items left behind by Inspector Bringer were all sent to Hollow Special Operations for processing. However, those items have already been screened within the Bureau, and there's nothing suspicious about them. If you're still worried, you can also go there later and ask. Also, my colleagues at PubSec, most of us have worked with Inspector Bringer to some extent, so they might know something. I would love to investigate with you, but I've been busy lately. There's an organ trafficking case recently, and some other odd missing persons cases as well. Okay, let's just hope that the organ trafficking one... Well, let's hope we've already put a stop to that one with Anby. No worries, I'll investigate on my own first. Alright, just let me know if you have any questions. Okay, looks like she isn't mad at us anymore. Or at least being professional about it. Hello, citizen. Is there anything I can help you with? Did you know Bringer? Mr. Bringer, I know. I once caught him in the bathroom secretly recording his to-do list for the next day with a tape recorder. I'm probably worried that he would forget otherwise. Is human memory really that short, or was it just Mr. Bringer? We did see that he had problems memorizing his speech during Chapter 5, didn't we?
Yeah.
However, if there had been others in the bathroom at the time, Mr. Bringer probably wouldn't have done that. It's because I'm a bangboo that I happened to witness something like this. Okay. Weathered. Is there a problem, citizen? Do you know about Bringer? About Bringer. Wait, you're not a reporter, are you? Of course not. Oh, good. Boss has told us not to talk about Bringer, probably worried about reporters being careless with what they write. I really don't know why he turned out this way. He used to be a good person. Many years ago, after he came out of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. I thought it was because he was injured in the hollow or had witnessed something terrible. But that operation was very successful. He rescued many citizens from the hollow and emerged completely unscathed. How strange. Did they pull a switcheroo or something? Like, did the real Bringer die and they replaced him with a fake? Do you have any other information? I remember now. Seems like Bringers had memory issues for a long time, always forgetting stuff. Back then, we even suggested he keep a diary or something, though I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I'm getting the feeling that Bringer might have been a fake. I don't know anything more than that. Like him having issues remembering his persona, or public persona. Hello, can I help you? Did you know Bringer? You mean Inspector Bringer? Oh no, he's not Inspector anymore. Yeah, he's Corpse now. He's Corpse Bringer. I'm not very familiar with him, but I did help organize the things he left behind. Looking at it now, I guess they can be considered his estates. Is there anything special about them? Special? No, just very ordinary things. Ever heard from other colleagues that Bringer had a notebook he never parted with. But I couldn't find this notebook in his belongings. It's probably lost somewhere. We're going to have to go back to Port Opus for that, don't we? Anyway, everything has been sent to Hollow Special Operations. I think it was Section 6. Maybe it's because the higher-ups suspect there's a mole in PubSec. After inquiring around, you gather a lot of information about Bringer. You share this information with Hillyan and agree to meet at Hollow Special Operations. So I'll still need to check the items left by Bringer. I'll head to HSO now. Alright. Let's just travel there immediately. Otherwise, we'd have to run all across the square again.
Also, I think they have forgiven you. I think they actually have mentioned that.
Today's training.
Miyabi! You're here. Hillyan has already told me about the current situation. We have already found all of Bringer's belongings. Nothing unusual so far. I heard he had some tape recordings. There are indeed a few tapes. They're all here. Or that's Yanagi. Our colleagues have already listened to these tapes. They're just routine meeting minutes and special similar recordings. Nothing out of the ordinary. After carefully inspecting the tapes, you find one that feels different from the rest. Seems a bit heavier? Okay, something hidden inside it. Do you need to play these tapes again? There shouldn't be any need for that. These recordings have already been reviewed by both Hollow Special Operations and PubSec, so there shouldn't be any issues. There's one that's heavier than the others. There might be something hidden inside. Indeed, the weight of this tape is different from the others. Let's take a closer look. After carefully examining the special tape recording, you discover that there seems to be an encrypted message within. I see. This must be the reason for its weight. But how can we decrypt it? I can try to crack it. Then we'll leave it to you. Okay. I think I've said this before, but the trick I use with stuff like this is I just focus on a specific point, like the left side at the moment, and I just wait for it to line up there instead of trying to look at it in its entirety. You did it, as expected. Looks like there's new content that can be played on the tape now. That's interesting. I didn't know secret information could be hidden this way. Well, if it was well known, it wouldn't be secret. What secret? Tsukaku wants to know. When did you start speaking in third person? Hillyan, are you nervous? Yeah, he was still her mentor and hero. But that might have been the real Bringer before the switch. The suspected switch. I don't know. But I have a bad feeling about this. After all, he put so much effort into hiding it. There might really be an answer inside. Should we listen to it later? No, I'm prepared. No matter what, I have to face the truth.
All right, let's get started.
The cassette that Bringer left behind starts playing.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the Ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there?
You hear a long, raspy, and creepy noise.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power. Only by embracing everything. It's the only way. Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
The room is left in complete silence as the cassette finishes playing. Zenless in particular looks crestfallen. So much for the replacement theory then, huh?
It always
Something happened to
sounded
him.
like that for a while until that. Sorry, one.
Yes, something happened to him, though. I guess the easiest way to call it, or what happened was, yeah, he had a religious experience due to whatever, well, did whatever to him to restore him to physical.
Yeah, we did see it was describing some. He met something.
Yeah.
Definitely ethereal or whatever is controlling ethereals.
Maybe. A theory I'm leaning on at the moment is with how the Exaltists are all about embracing, well, maybe not corruption, but a transformation of sorts. I'm guessing he wasn't exactly cleansed of corruption. Maybe he got turned into some sort of proto-sacrifice. Part ethereal, part human. That's just my game theory at the moment.
Are you okay, Hillyan? Don't be so sad.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption.
Yeah, something quote-unquote healed him.
Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
Or maybe a bit of both?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Okay, this confirms what the Exaltists are.
Yeah.
But We're still in the unknown when they started using the term.
Yeah. I never expected the investigation to lead to this. I guess I could check on the other account to see if if it start. I can check on the other account if the story continues. If we didn't accidentally miss anything, but I don't think we did.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if this is one of those things we get to know in a ancient story or something like that.
Could be.
Haven't they done something like that in the past?
Yeah, we have had a few that have taken place before where the game actually starts, like Triggers, and Triggers and Soldier 11s, I think. We'll have to see. I never expected the investigation to lead to this. But what exactly are the Exaltists plotting? Regardless, time to head back to the video store and rest for a bit. Then I'll think about the next steps. And from the sound of it, it doesn't sound like whatever Bringer encountered was human. Because he didn't say like him or they. More like, I really wonder what Bringer saw back then. Go ahead.
Could be this one be one of the things that Bringer mentioned during one of those final cutscenes?
Maybe.
There was a lot of speaking during that fight and the cutscenes and all that.
Yeah, I think it's all. I think it's more. I think it's less an official title that the Cult gave themselves, and more a title that, well, we've slapped onto them because they just wouldn't shut the fuck up. I bet a more fitting title may have been Loudmouths. Yeah, moving on. If I had known earlier, I could have asked him before drawing my sword. Your sense of humor has improved, Chief. Everyone, I just spoke to Hillyan, and public security seems to be very busy lately. Are you talking about the cases tied to Tops? Anyway, it's not like they're our concern. You know? Of course, Tops hasn't exactly been peaceful lately. Word is that PubSec's been pulling threads and found something that is connected to those illegal drugs I was tracking. The Mayflowers over at City Admin have been making moves too. In any case, these elites of New Eridu are starting to stir. We might be in for quite a show soon. Yeah, we didn't... In Asaba's agent story, we dealt with the jackass who was trying to revive the medicine, but he had sponsors. So those need to be tracked down still. If they even can be tracked down. What I mean is, if public security is too busy, some Hollow-related cases will be transferred to us. Huh? And Zukaku is just enjoying the atmosphere because she has no idea what the hell is going on. Okay. We got some intel on Bringer. We probably won't find any more leads for now, so let's head back to the video store and take a breather. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, time to investigate. Are we still in immersive story, or are we being still in action?
For quite some time. We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the conspirators. About some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
How do you even know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings? Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh,
The notebook
he
still.
did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history.
Oh?
But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
All right, I agree then.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Well, that's not really what proxies do.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridil. Lord Phaethon. Don't tell me you don't like him.
You're probably not going to believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace Lord Phaethon.
Yeah, here's the thing that basically anyone who's caught a wind of Vivian got to find out even secondhand. She's a freaking fangirl of Phaethon. Oh, this is going to be hilarious.
I'm very afraid.
You feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
Fine, you're right. I'm actually a fan of Lord Phaethon.
May as well try to appease the psychopath.
Then we're fellow fans! Wonderful. I feel so much closer to you now.
After inexplicably joining Vivian's informal fan club, you listen to her go on about her love of Lord Phaethon for nearly an hour.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. Look at the time. I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
Yeah, I was so caught up in chatting with a fellow fan that I almost forgot why I'm here. I found out where the remainder of Bringer's belongings ended up. They should be hidden in a hollow in the outer ring. That's quite a far distance away. I'll need to make some preparations. Let's meet up in Blazewood later. Don't worry, I'll protect you, Proxy. I won't let you get hurt. Alright, speaking of, how did you know we were proxies? Because I get the information from my intelligence network, of course. Hugo. I may look this way, but I've got a pretty impressive job, and I know many secrets. Since we've agreed to work together, what's the deal with you and the Exaltists? I must foil the Exaltist schemes. Whatever they're planning, I'll stop them. This time, I absolutely cannot. Look, just think of it as my personal beef with the Exaltists. Whatever the case, we're on the same side here. It's getting late. I need to go back and make some preparations. See you in Blazewood. Vivian leaves in a hurry. She seems rather reluctant to discuss her relationship with the Exaltists in detail. Belle, are you sure you want to head straight into the hollow? Maybe we can use the old method and connect the ears instead? That should be the safer option. But if we connect to Eos, Vivian might recognize us. After all, she's our fan. Oh, right, yeah. At the moment, Eos has... Eos has the reputation of Phaethon. Oh, that is going to... No worry, I'll have you with me. If you insist, Belle. Alright then. But if anything happens, make sure you stay safe. Even though we can stay in touch at any time, I still worry. I'll get myself out if anything happens. Good. If anything happens, I'll get backup for you immediately. Alright, let's take a break for now and wait for Vivian to contact us. After some time, a message from Vivian arrives. Time to head to Blazewood and meet her. Are we going... we are still in action. But, oh well. I think I should still be able to... Actually, how much time do we have left on... Okay. That's future story. Plenty of time on those. Alright, yeah. I should probably try to get this, but I'll not be buying pulls for it. That's the new area. And this is some new game mode, apparently. There's no timer on it. Up front, just lighter. Lighter pawn. Okay, but before we end the stream, there's actually no real need to do any 10 pulls here, but we could do one with the Bang Boo. Let me actually...
Where did you go after the goat girl?
Freaking dog. We already have her on the other account, so we would be getting her double here. Knight did say that she is good.
Yeah, and would it be better to have her actually on the main account anyway? For the flexibility of all that?
True, but then I'd have to do the trusts stuff on both accounts, or I could just do it here.
Yeah, that would make a lot of things for you easier in other ways. And there will be more new characters in the future, so you would have to do it in main account anyway.
True. Okay. I haven't actually checked out what his stuff, what his kit is, so let's actually take a look at that.
Got a new ghost story to share?
I've got your
let's see.
It's our turn, bro.
Pick me.
That noise.
I can become even stronger.
Okay. Komano Manato. Okay, what are your skills? We won't be seeing them for a bit, I think. They're from Season 2. Let's see, your passive... Mighty Molten Edge. Minato gets extra sheer force based on his max HP, with every 1 point of max HP increasing sheer force by 0.1.
Wait. Are you gonna do this kind of reading before we end the stream?
Oh well, we can check them out next time, but
yeah.
If it was shorter, I would read it a bit better, but yeah.
Yeah. I know how long those can go, and that's why I said I had to stop you. Like, I'd gladly listen to that. However, now is not the time. Better to do it at the start of next time we stream, not so close to the end.
Before we
go for it.
My research subject.
Before we do, let me just show off that I do have like maxed out trust with everyone that I do have here. I don't have Coleda, or wait, I do have her. I've just still not completed Schoolyard Powerhouse on this account. I completely missed her agent story somehow recently. Everyone but Ellen here. Obol Squads. Everyone here. Sons of Caledon. Don't have Caesar, don't have Leiter or Bernice. But with the others, I do have everything maxed out. All of them except for Yanagi, since she's the newest I got. And of course, these two also maxed out.
Which alias should I use this time?
You don't have Caesar?
Nope.
Oh dear. Yeah, there's a lot of characters you're gonna end up having to carefully gain.
Yeah, or try to. I'm not going to try and get every single freaking character. But yeah, with Evelyn and a very fancy car in the background, that's where we'll have to leave it for today. So, before we end the stream, let's go look for someone to raid. And yeah, I was not disappointed by discontinue. I have heard a bit of noise here and there that some people have not liked later stuff, and it's freaking busy, so I'll have to narrow it down. Yeah, some people have not liked some of the Season 2 stuff that came out, but again, I've been dodging... I've been dodging spoilers as best as possible, like trying to dodge bullets. So, yeah, we'll have to see if those complaints are warranted or if it's just people complaining for the sake of complaining.
Yeah, for all we know, they will... Exaltist might be one of the complaints where the people just wonder, where the heck did that come from?
Let's see. Checking the previous raids to leave out a few. Okay, we've got Bunny the Goldfish who is playing Dead by Daylight. We've raided Ivy too recently. Frogcast who is playing Earthbound. And let's see. Codenamed Ferret who is playing Star Sector. Any of those sound of interest, or shall I take a pick? Let me actually check if that is the game that I'm thinking of. Mute. There are so many games that have Star in the name. Like on the games list on the server, the S1 is the one with the most filling. Or with the most titles total. I might need to put a number on each or something. And okay, looks like they just started, so I can't see the game. Yeah.
Star Sector, maybe?
Okay, then. Let's go rate the ferrets. Okay. Copy name. Head to our place. Okay. There we go. /raid and paste. But before we get that started, of course, thank you everyone who may be watching now or later. I see that Sensei and Knight have both been lurking. Hello there, you two. And thank you as always, Bakir.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching. And almost forgot, you should probably mention this.
Yeah, from starting with this week, we'll be lessening the streams in the weekend so long as we have Zenless. And because we missed a stream yesterday due to, well, headache, we'll probably try, putting a lot of possibles on that one, but we may do a catch-up stream on Friday for Evil Within.
Friday or Saturday? Like, ain't Friday usually...
Alright, yes.
Yeah.
I could go get dinner for myself, so... Plus, no, I don't have to help with attendance keeping anymore, so...
Yeah, if you can get your own food on Friday, then I would say yes, but again, either Friday, Saturday, or maybe Sunday, we will see. Yeah. I plan to ask also Derby if they're interested in joining in one of those days.
Yeah, if we do it on Sunday, there's not going to be a Witcher stream on the same day. It's not that I'm growing tired of The Witcher, it's just that, well, we already have so many freaking streams and I'm so behind on, well, not on the uploading of the VODs and such, but I have fallen behind on publishing them. So, but yeah, between work, rest, and just other life stuff, I need to find, or rather I need to set aside time to, well, do that again. And I'm probably will use Sunday for that this week.
Yeah, we did tell people in the past, or some months ago, that while the captain did not have work, we would try to have more streams, but once that he got to work again, which he do now,
we'd lessen
It
it.
will be reduced again. Hmm?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, that we would lessen the amount again.
Yeah.
So, yeah. To be honest, 6 streams in a week, that is a bit much.
Yeah,
But,
I'm still
yeah.
surprised over that.
Worst case scenario, we lower it down to 4 at some point, though we'll probably keep the 2, well, Tuesday and Thursday streams. Those are going to stay, so it could be that Monday becomes more sporadic, I think would be the word. Yeah. We'll have to see. Okay. But yeah, enough of me blathering on about. Tomorrow, Even Within. Maybe more of it on either Friday or Saturday in the evening, either case. And yeah, Saturday at the very least, we'll be continuing with The Witcher 3. Likely starting and ending somewhat earlier to make up for the fact that it's going from 2 streams to 1. So we'll probably be starting an hour earlier. So at 12 or
oh bloody heck.
Or
that's when I'm usually eat my midday meal.
Okay, we can go half past and then end a half hour later.
That can work. No. I have eaten during start of streams before, because I have to make sure I have the... how to say this? Good optional food for the stream, like a hamburger or something that's less crunchy and such, or require not to use knife and fork.
Okay, I'm just going to say this, but Minato looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonist. Let's see. Rhythm Raver. That's a minigame that they tried. It was decent enough. Shield Defense. Okay, not really interested in these badges. Since, well, you'd have to inspect someone's profile to see their bragging rights, and, well... Anyways, yeah, that'll be about it. We'll see what may or may not happen on Monday. But yeah, Sunday is going to be a rest day for a while, until we catch up with the main story with Zenless. Then we put Zenless on break, and continue, or we go back to 2 days with Witcher, though we'll go back to 4 hours with those, and not do 5 hours twice.
That'd be an overkill.
Yeah. Alright then, for now, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you all again for watching, and until next time, have a nice day, and until then.
Be safe everyone, sleep well, and watch out for undead seagulls.
And exalted seagulls.
Oh gods.
Thank you.